She told me she was a nurse.
I never told you once she was a nurse.
She did.
The closest I even would get to that is saying we had a kid in the hospital. Where you got a nurse? Full of shit.
I have no idea where I got nurse from. I really don't know.
I don't know either because it doesn't. Those words never came out of my mouth. Nope. I'm the closest one that's ever worked in the med field, and that's selling life insurance.
Yeah, you said she was a nurse
Bullshit.
quite a few times.
You and your micro penis energy. It's getting annoying.
That's still energy.
What?
It's still energy.
Okay. It's like a chihuahua. You have anything
Still
else?
dumb.
Have you seen the Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory trailer? It came out today. The trailer did.
Is it a horror movie?
No.
Did you see the Beauty and the Beast horror movie?
I've seen so many, I don't know which one's going to be a legit movie and which one's not.
Okay, so it seems like ever since you and I had that podcast, there's been multiple now have come out.
Yeah, because everything's listening to us.
What's going on?
Everything's listening to us.
So yeah, everything. So apparently those are now showing up.
Yeah. What was it?
What's the Wonka one though?
It's like him. Yeah, it's Timothy Chalamet in it. But it's basically Willy Wonka starting out before he is Willy Wonka in the Chocolate Factory. He's just Wonka. And it basically takes place in this city where there is a quote chocolate gang. And there's a bunch of people, or not a bunch, it's like 4 or 5 people who run the chocolate industry, and they all sell chocolate. And the only way to sell chocolate is to have a shop, but to have a shop, you have to sell chocolate. You know, it's like having credit and credit card. You need both of them, but you can't have one without the other. But so he travels the world and everything. He figures out how to make chocolate magical, and he's trying to get a shop and everything. And Hugh Grant, aka House, is the Oompa Loompa. So that's already pretty good for me. But it's his
Hugh Grant is playing the Oompa Loompa?
Yeah.
So they're going back in where he enslaves the Oompa Loompas?
He captures one.
That's the same thing.
He captures one.
That makes him work for him.
They can leave if they ever escape.
Yeah, they're free to go. Once they break out, they're free to go.
But so it's just basically him trying to break into the industry, break into the place, and he ends up, from what I'm seeing from the trailers I've watched, the way he's going to get in is he does make magical chocolate. Like he makes chocolate that if they eat, they float, just like in Willy Wonka from the Chocolate Factory. And he gives it to his competitors, and they start floating up, and everybody else is seeing this, like, oh my god, this is such amazing chocolate, blah blah blah. But it ends with a cop saying, nah, nothing's going on, move on. Nothing strange here, just people defying gravity. Let's go. Keep going, guys. I was like, all right, this looks like a good movie. It looks like it could be a good movie.
Is that the cop from South Park? Nothing to see here. Moving along.
Yeah, she says. She say that. Yeah, he kind of looks like the cop from South Park. But it's funny you say once we were talking about movies and got done with that, everything's popping up because, like, I've already been seeing trailers, and when I say I am following the Deadpool 3, and I got my times mixed up, it was supposed to release on September or October next year. Now I got moved up to May of next year. May, I think. But I got the times flipped during it. So when I say it releases in May, it got pushed back. It got pushed forward. As of right now, we'll see. Writer strike can still affect everything. But since you sent me that picture of Deadpool and Wolverine, which I had already seen on my computer and on my phone and on my tablet, but I don't see any more of it unless I go on my way to find it. Since you sent me that, everywhere. TikTok,
everywhere,
Facebook,
yeah.
Instagram. I was like, fucking Christ. Search my Google history, and it's like Deadpool 3.
4 different... I saw 4 different variations so far of Wolverine. So that's all I've seen so
brown
far.
And yellow, brown and yellow, yellow and blue sleeveless.
I saw the sleeveless.
And a yellow and blue, not sleeveless, but kind of sleeveless. Like it connects on the underarm and goes into gloves, but you can still see his bicep. So, but
I saw the all black also from the actual X-Men series or movies.
It's gonna be a amazing movie. They just released a poster of Deadpool and Wolverine in front of the 20th Century logo. And Deadpool was doing his pose from the first Deadpool where he's sitting on the bridge, just kicking his feet, drawing Wolverine on the paper.
Yeah.
So you see that, and then you see Wolverine in the back attacking the 20th Century sign, which leads into Deadpool 3 is very likely to be a spin-off of Deadpool Kills the Universe, but Deadpool Kills the Fox universe. So where they can kind of just kill everything off and say, everything you know prior to this is dead now, and now it's all MCU.
So they've talked about him also having his Marvel
debut
costume, outfit, uniform, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
Deadpool doesn't have too many.
Not many, no. But there's a lot of people who also asked if they're going to see him as X-Force.
Oh, yeah.
Uniform or the all black, all white, whatever.
You can't do all white yet. That's a whole different... That's not Deadpool. That's a whole...
So, I mean, this is all just fan
speculations,
whatever. But my guess is they're not going to go too. I don't see him going too far from his original look to debut his Marvel look.
Well, do you know, or did you know? I guess would be the proper statement. Did you know how his costume got animated?
What do you mean by animated?
So if you look at like the first Deadpool, like the first trailer of Deadpool way back when, you realize his eyes and mouths never move. But then later trailers, after the movie actually gets released, he starts having animation in his mask. And that all came from a university, a group of students at a university literally took the time to meticulously animate every section, and they all got hired to do Deadpool. So like that's the whole reason why Deadpool's face is animated or has animation on it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
And expressive is because of this group. Fun little tidbit. But a lot of I don't see them changing their outfits too much, because just them doing like the red and black, there's a lot of color matching and changing of colors to make the animation or the facial expression come through properly without it looking very animatronic and very clunky. So I don't see them doing that when they have all the code structure set in place for red and white. It's not as simple as going in and recalibrating the color spectrum from red and white to white and black. There can't be much bleed over.
Yeah.
So, but it would be cool to see the X-Force. It would be cool to see the Secret Wars edition. It would be cool to see the symbiote. It would be cool to see the Spider-Man. Like so many of them.
I mean, you'll see more Secret Wars in a few years, or next year. One of the two. It's next year or coming. It's soon, in the next couple of years. But they've confirmed already. Obviously, they've shown Domino. They've confirmed Colossus. They've confirmed.
Have they confirmed Domino? Because last I saw, Domino was not confirmed. She was one of the originals that was not on the playlist to be brought back.
I've seen
20
photos of her on set. Okay.
Secret War got pushed back to 2027.
Okay. I've seen pictures of Domino on set.
Okay. I know they have the original X-Men with Cyclops, Storm, Jean Grey. Rogue was supposed to be seen on set, but I don't know.
Also, your man crush. No.
Ryan Reynolds?
Whoa. Calm down. I say man crush, you start spitting off all kinds of guys. No. Channing Tatum.
Oh, he's Gambit.
Is Gambit. Having him there, and then what's his wife's name in the movie?
Courtney.
Yeah, so she's confirmed to be in it as well.
According to Dexerto and IGN and Collider and Decider and New York Times, Domino actress Zazie Beetz reveals she is not in Deadpool 3, and that is as of 2 weeks ago.
He's there.
So,
yeah, should be there.
She makes sense to be there, but yeah, they're bringing back. You have Ben Affleck's Daredevil. You have Elektra. Why can't name the
fuck
person?
Would you have? Oh, okay, never mind. I know why. That makes sense. What you just said before.
Yep, they're killing off the.
Okay.
Yeah. Literally
okay.
everybody. Oh, Fantastic Four, the originals, which I don't know if they're actually doing that one, but they spotted the gentleman that plays Reed Richard was seen on set, so they think Fantastic Four is going to be on there. But Chris Evans is the original Human Torch. So, I mean, it would be a nice callback. But basically, anyone who's ever seen from the X-Men franchise or Fox's MCU verse.
It's been a long night.
It's been a long night, and we're not even in an actual episode. Yeah, they're gonna kill it all off, basically. So we're gonna see Fantastic Four. We're gonna see even.
He started that in the last Deadpool.
Yeah, they're gonna. I read something about Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man's gonna be in it, but I don't know if they would do that.
He's in the next Spider-Man movie.
Yeah, so we'll see. Fantastic Four, all the X-Men series, and one other. There's rumor of Hulk being in it, but
he's been shown. Mark Ruffalo's been shown as being in it.
Not Mark Ruffalo, the original. I know, but the original Hulk, from like Hulk movie.
You're talking like Edward Norton or
there we go.
Bruce
No,
the other Hulk.
Yeah.
There's Edward Norton. There's another one too.
Yeah. So, but I don't know. It'll be Deadpool 3 is gonna be fucking amazing, and I hope this writer strike ends so where Ryan Reynolds can riff all his fucking lines. Because
what I hope
do that right now
is the whole kill off the whole Fox and like that, but you leave out Human Torch being Chris Evans, and leave it for a post credit of him just randomly finding him somewhere on a couch, relaxing. He comes up behind him. Thought you got away from me because you're not with us anymore. And then shoots him back in the head. Gotcha, bitch.
Not gonna lie, that would be very on point with the whole Human Torch's persona and Deadpool. So yeah, it would.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
it would be very good.
That would be great.
Speaking of movies, though, because we just watched this last night, it's not MCU related. Also, it's a big deviant.
That's another. Yes. Moving forward.
Well, anyways, English. Have you watched the movie 65 on Netflix?
Is that Ryan Reynolds' movie?
No.
The fuck is 65?
It has Adam Driver in it. Kylo Ren.
Oh no, the BC movie, Yes, I know what you're talking about. No, I haven't seen it.
Not bad movie. We watched it last night. Not a bad movie. What's interesting, and my wife said this, she's like, basically what happens is before humans are on Earth, before we evolved and all that stuff, intergalactic aliens. English is fucking hard tonight. There are other civilizations in the galaxy that have been exploring the galaxy and the universe as a whole well before humans existed here on Earth. Mm-hmm. And that's the whole premise of it. And this group of humans, but not humans, on a planet are exploring, and then they get hit by some rogue asteroid field and it sends them to Earth, crash landing in 65 million BC. Really good movie.
Are you spoiling the movie right now?
No. This leads into it. Yes,
sure? You can't speak English right now either.
Yeah, maybe. But anyways, It's a good movie, and it's really funny from an adult perspective. Where you're like, oh, they're playing to this extinction level. All right, awesome. When it just goes out, and we're watching this at the beginning, and my wife's just like, oh, so just fuck religion, right? There's no God here. We're just fucking aliens from another. I was like, you know, I was trying to tell her, I was like, that goes into this theory of us being a virus, and she's like, I don't care. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking talk to Rahgel tomorrow then, because he likes conspiracy theories. I'll tell him, and he may find this interesting if he ever watches a fucking movie. So, but
I will watch it though.
Have you heard of the virus theory about Earth?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, so the premise of it,
please enlighten me,
is Earth is a living organism. That everything here is living and breathing and reacting as Earth. Earth itself is basically a life form, and with all this devastation, these plagues, these storms, these catastrophic events, it's Earth, the living organism, trying to kill off the viruses. And humanity is a virus, and that we're not of this Earth. We're not of this planet. We come from somewhere else. Hence the tie into 65, the movie. And Earth has been trying to slowly kill us off, kind of like our white blood cells do when we get a virus. So it goes on, and it goes up all the way to COVID, saying the reason why the pandemic happened is because Earth released this, and the reason why there's plagues and famine and catastrophic events like Pompeii and massive earthquakes and tsunamis is it's Earth basically doing all itself. Earth is trying to kill off humanity because we are a virus. We are killing Earth. We are hurting Earth, and it's trying to reset itself. And it had this issue prior to us and lived in peace and harmony when there was just animals. Because if we look through like all the contacts and all the scripts and all the hieroglyphs, before humanity really spread out through the whole Earth, there wasn't too many major catastrophic events. There wasn't too many tsunamis or anything. Now there is one, and you have to watch a whole different show. There is one apocalyptic type, like cease to exist of humanity, thing that happened in every lore, every region of the Earth, every civilization. And that's the flood. Whether it's Noah's flood or God's flood or Zeus / Poseidon being pissed off and trying to kill the humans, the flood happens in virtually all of civilization. So this conspiracy theory goes on to that and kind of explains that as humanity equals virus, Earth is alive and we're killing it. So Earth is trying to kill us off like a white blood cell would kill off a virus. So, but if you think about that, you can read the whole fucking thing on Google. If you think about it and start truly looking back in time, you're like, oh, this holds some merit to some degree. And you just have to kind of stop, because the deeper you go down that rabbit hole, the more you're like, this doesn't make sense. This is bullshit. And start to get up there with flat earthers.
I feel like that makes more sense than flat Earth does.
Oh, it makes more sense than flat Earth, but I'm just saying when you go really deep into the rabbit hole, it doesn't make sense. Because then it starts trying to break it down into like a scientific.
I'm sure the deeper you get into it, the less it makes sense. Because just on the surface of what we're talking about, I can see that it makes sense. But like, you want to get down deep? No, I'm good there.
Like flat Earth, or no matter what level you're on, it's all stupid. It makes no sense.
As soon as you say flat Earth, you're done.
Yeah, like, pretty much.
No.
Yeah. So, but no, that's a movie you should check. I would recommend it.
That was one I have not seen yet. I did watch the what's his name?
Extraction.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, never mind.
I haven't watched that yet either. I watched the Jake Gyllenhaal movie.
Which one? That's very broad.
The Afghanistan movie. The
one where he goes back for the person.
What the fuck is it called? The Covenant? Yeah. Pretty sure it's a Covenant.
I'm pretty sure Covenant is a horror movie. I'm gonna figure this out.
Starts with a C.
Oh no, you're right. It's The Covenant. All right.
Okay. So I watched it.
That's a movie I want to watch.
Um,
It looks really good.
it was good. I enjoyed it. I started off watching it military mindset, but had to stop.
Yeah, I get you on that.
Um,
That ruins things.
if I was stuck with it as a military mindset, the entire movie would have been dog shit. About 15, 20 minutes into it, I watched the movie for as it is, and it was actually a decent movie. Because as soon as I see some things that are happening in the movie, I'm like, this is not fucking accurate at all. Because it's 2018.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, not fucking happening. Not true. I don't care if you're SF or not fucking happening. Some parts of it, yes, but very far fetched. So, anyways, not a bad movie. I thought it was decent. Not an amazing military movie by any means, but I probably some of the best shooting Afghanis I've ever seen in my life. Just watch out for that. But
right.
yeah, it was good. I enjoyed it. Watch it and tell me what you think. I'm curious.
Yeah, I'll have to. That's been one I saw in theaters as a
Way
trailer.
better than Jarhead.
Oh, that's good. Ooh.
Way better than Jarhead.
All right, I'll have to watch it. I like Jarhead. I didn't have an issue with it.
I fucking hated Jarhead.
But granted, when I watched it, I didn't watch it from a military perspective or anything. So I was like, okay. I haven't watched it since.
That's how good it was. There's no action in that movie.
Movies for me have to hit several criterias, or else I don't rewatch it. Like Deadpool is one of those movies I have watched an outrageous number of times, like just stupid.
I think I watched Deadpool too much at the beginning, and now I'll watch it randomly.
I watch it at least once or twice a month, like, easily, if not more. And then that doesn't even count like me having it on my monitor when I'm doing editing or anything for the podcast or my streams or anything. That's just random. Me going, oh, I want to watch Deadpool today. I could watch it probably 5 or 6 times and still be good. But then, like,
I don't deny I probably do that too.
Like Kick-Ass, the first one, I can watch a bunch. When that movie came out, Grant, I was overseas in Germany. I went and saw that movie in theaters probably 2 to 3 times a week for easily 2 months until it was out of theaters. I'd go with friends. I would go by myself. I would go there with the date. I would go there with new friends. I'd go there with the same. Like, that movie was just one of those, like, I went and watched a ridiculous amount. And to this day, if I'm going to, like, my catalog on my computer or if I'm on a streaming platform and I see it, I'll watch it. If I'm going through my DVDs in my metal case, I'll watch it. It's just one of those, like, I really like the show. It's over so much. It's just way over the top.
Yeah.
But still a good movie. It has McLovin in it, so I mean, you can't hate it. But it's just one of those, like, I'll watch it religiously. Same with Deadpool. But other movies, like Jarhead, I'll watch it once and be like, done.
Yeah.
And somebody else like, do you want to watch this? I mean, I guess. But I won't go out my way.
Yeah, there's not many movies that I can do that with. Now, obviously, we've already talked about TV shows like Big Bang Theory. I've watched
Big Bang,
talked about numerous times.
Friends.
Yeah, but movie wise, like there's very few. Fanboys is one that I don't know why. I've watched Fanboys I don't know how many times, and it's funny every time. Van Wilder, numerous times.
Yeah.
And that's just Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. Like, I've watched that one numerous times. There's just so many like those like slapstick style comedies or just this comedies in that nature. They have to be. I don't really know how like to really describe that style of comedy, but they have to be like the thankless style of comedy that you could like just watch. You don't have to think at all. It's just like
Yeah.
you're watching it and you can
It's like
lose yourself in
it's
it.
like Family Guy and American Dad. Like it does not take any brain power to follow along anything, and it's just one of those
Yeah.
like you sit back and you're like, all right, it's good. Again,
Yeah,
I
and
will watch those two shows too, where they're just playing. It's like, okay, I can always look over and be like, I know what's going on. I get it.
and I've got friends and family. They're like, "Oh, we watched this documentary the other night. It was awesome." And I was like, "Oh yeah, sounds really cool." Like when I get the mindset, I'll sit and watch it, and I
Yeah.
never have that mindset. Like there's a lot of documentaries like, "Oh, it sounds awesome. I want to watch it, but I'm never going to because I don't have that mindset right now."
We've talked about. I've watched numerous documentaries, but typically those come about of me going like the one documentary I'm still watching right now because it's a long TV show is about civilization prior to the Ice Age and the fact that there's no documentation at all of civilization prior to roughly 6200 BC, that we have no actual evidence that humans existed prior to then. And I literally, it was a conspiracy thing that led me down to this and that. I'm just watching. I was like, this makes so much fucking sense. Like looking at everything we're taught in history, and granted, it's a little over embellished at points where like big historians or big geologists or big archaeologists don't want me in there talking about this. They don't like me talking about it. I was like, all right, easy there. It's not the fucking mob.
Yeah.
I don't think archaeologists are getting together and be like, did you see him? He's on drugs. Kill him. Like, no, listen, it's not fucking Epstein. It's fine. It's chill out. But it's definitely something that you have to pay attention to. But at the same time, I can just listen and I'm fine. I don't have to physically watch it. But I've been down that rabbit hole, and now that leads me to other documentaries. But everything has to connect mentally for me, and I kind of have to be in the mood. I'm not going to be like, oh, do you remember Earth? You remember that documentary from like 2006? I'm gonna go rewatch it. No, it's just like I will watch a documentary once, unless like you and I do an episode, and like conspiracy theory is always the one that gets me to go rewatch documentaries. So like, wait, did I mess that up? I feel like I missed something. Let me go. I gotta go do it, and then I'll go rewatch stuff. But
Yeah, I mean,
seldomly it's just like one and done for documentaries.
and also I'll start watching one. I'm like, oh yeah, this is awesome. Then in the back of my head, I feel like I'm missing out on something else that I can enjoy myself watching. Like
something that's not educational.
I'm watching this and I'm like, oh, this is cool, but I'm like, back of my head's like, fuck this shit. Let's watch something that we know we can laugh at and not have to think. Fuck this learning shit. I'm out. Let's do this. I'm like, oh, okay. Cool. We can turn Big Bang Theory back on. Like, cool. I've only seen it 9,000 times. Sure, why not watch it again? And I end up doing that. Like, it's just my mindset is like, it's not there unless I have, nobody around and I know I have nothing absolutely to do. I can sit there and do that. Then maybe. But then again, I'm gonna probably look for something else. But I can't do documentaries that often or at all.
I mean that week my wife and kids were down in Florida. I really did not have the motivation to do jack shit. I watched 6 or 7 documentaries. I didn't have anybody else in the house. I had to listen to my kids tell me this is boring. I want to watch whatever show. Or I didn't have my wife going, this is boring. Why are you watching this? Because it's interesting. What? No, it's not. It's interesting. Why are you watching something about well, I think there was one I tried to get her to watch with me after she got back. But it had to do with unsolved serial killers and why they never got caught and like all this stuff. And she's like, "Why are you watching this? What do you gain from this?" It's like, I don't know, just it keeps my like it's intriguing enough to keep me mentally busy, and it helps.
Yes,
because like with ADHD and all this other stuff,
you never know what the situation may run into, and we have to solve a mystery.
But then there's other ones where like I've watched military documentary, and she's walked in before where like watch World War II stuff, and she's like, you know how this plays out. Why are you watching this?
Okay, that's different too. I can watch an Afghanistan or an Iraq documentary or something along the lines of that because I can relate to it. And I
I
think
can't relate to World War II. I wasn't even fucking blinking
Exactly. Well, that's it. I can't.
My dad
couldn't
wasn't
watch
even
World War
alive.
II. I cannot watch a World War II, a Civil War, and
Love
like
it.
any war
Love
movies like that, like
wars in
that
general.
style. I can't get into it. Um, Hamburger Hill, Platoon. Like I've tried to watch them, and I'll watch them, but it's not like, oh, I really want to watch this. Full Metal Jacket, I will watch until boot camp is over, and after that, I don't really give a shit about the movie because that's the best part of the entire movie.
Yeah.
And if you want to argue it, go ahead, but you're not gonna fucking be right. That's the best part of the entire movie is boot camp of that part. Up until
Average height people.
Children's dead, bullshit. You tell me one other quote outside of the street worker girl that has another quotable part of that movie outside of boot camp.
Okay. But I get it. I'm not arguing about
Nobody
Full Metal
can.
Jacket. But I don't know. It's war documentaries I can watch over and over. But again, I also have to kind of be in the mood. I'm not going to just randomly be like, oh, I want to rewatch D-Day. No, I have to be like,
No,
I've talked about
something.
It has to connect mentally. That's my big thing. It has to connect.
It's got to be the last 20 some odd years, which is the
Nope.
amount of time.
So Desert Storm or
Afghanistan,
newer.
Iraq.
So yeah.
I'm talking about Afghanistan, Iraq. That's 20 some years. So,
But I mean, I will watch like Cold War. I will watch
no.
Vietnam, Korea. I will do any of that. And it doesn't. It's just one of those like I had so much fucking knowledge in my head that when people like you see those little TikToks like when you turn 30, you have to decide: are you gonna smoke meat or are you gonna get heavily involved in history of wars? I'm like, oh god, I got both. Fuck.
Yes,
But, I mean,
it's true.
it's in factual documentaries keep me busy and it keeps my brain occupied. Whereas like something like a conspiracy documentary, it'll keep me busy, but I typically can't finish those without going, oh, hold on, click pause this, Google, watch this one instead. And then I try to connect them and I bounce back and forth between like 4 or 5 different conspiracy theories because they're all connected. It's like I just got to figure out. And now it goes from this was supposed to be background noise while I'm doing editing and graphic design to now I'm trying to, play detective and see if this conspiracy theory is right.
Well, that I have friends that are like, oh, you need to watch this show about like the Gold Chasers or
Yeah.
stuff like that. I'm like, oh, yeah, there's like 9 seasons of it. I'm on season 7. It's great. You watch this, and I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna try and watch this to catch up to you because you're already talking about it. You won't shut up about it. I know what happens, so now I have to start off exactly where you're at, so I know what's going on because you've already told me. So I'm like, now it's boring for me to start from the very beginning and go on. I already know they haven't found shit. There's 7 seasons.
That's how like my wife has her own shows, I have my own shows, and we have our shows. And there'll be numerous times, like we talked about before with Tiger King, is my wife watched all that and she's told me everything. So when King 2 came out, I was like, I don't need to watch Tiger King because you've talked enough about it. I know what's going on. We got it. Let's just go.
But that's 1 season.
I know. But then there's been other ones where like Black Mirror. She really loves Black Mirror. I hate Black Mirror. Like it's not my cup. No, it's just not my cup of tea. It doesn't. Everything in the show does not connect the way it should and the way that it's logical and sensible. You have to literally watch all the episodes. They all connect to one another in a specific manner. I don't like the manner. I don't like the way it connects. It does not make logical sense in real life. And that's what kind of like it cannot be portrayed as real life. And before anybody's like, Game of Thrones, Marvel, fuck off. We know that's all fiction. That's all just completely fake. Black Mirror is in the realm of we're going to make this seem as though it's real life and what would happen if this was real life. And let's go from the perspective of everyday person in real life situation here on Earth right now, but with minor tweaks. And I don't sit well with that, which is why I like a lot of military movies. If I go in there and go, cool, the moment I see something off, I'm like, I don't like this anymore. And it is a detach instantly. Which is why I like documentaries. Because guess what they don't do? They don't shoot fully automatic, 50 caliber rounds out of a 9 mm. Because that's just not what happens.
Okay, to go back, go into the Covenant and forget everything military. Don't even go into it with anything. Just forget everything about it.
I know. I watched the trailer and my brain literally goes, "Oh, this would be really fun to watch." And my wife was going, "You're gonna ruin it." I was like, "No, it's fake. I know this is not this." Because I've already watched the trailer. Going, this trailer's so fucking far off. It's not possible. And we just went, "Okay, cool." I was able to.
I didn't know it was based on a true story either until I didn't know it was a true story.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah,
but
which
yes, do not go into watching as a military. Just don't fucking do it.
Oh, do it. I mean, I don't know. But I'm the same way where she can watch several seasons and I will hop into it. Or she'll be like, well, let's start over. No. I will ask.
I have tried that and it doesn't work. I've tried numerous times. One that is watched in this house is one that I cannot even understand or fathom or even remotely enjoy is Handmaid's Tale.
Oh.
I cannot stand it. It's weird.
Get that one.
I've watched it. It doesn't make sense to me in the manner of how they do things because I'm like, just run. Just get out. She runs. She gets caught. It's like, just
to be fair,
just don't. Like,
that's why I don't like horror movies a lot. Other than the fact that it messes with me mentally, I'm the one that's screaming, "Don't fucking go upstairs! Don't go upstairs! Why are you running in the field? Why are you running towards the house? You just fucking saw him come out of the house.
That's a whole.
Why can't you hold your keys?" And he get in the car. "Oh, I dropped my keys, bitch! Why you drop your keys?"
That's a whole other mindset. That is one you're going into.
I'm gonna rack the gun. Oh, I dropped all my shells.
Yeah, no. There's a werewolf coming towards you. You cannot carry everything. You gotta drop something.
And you're telling me when you're unable to rack those shells in that you just don't go, "Oh, fuck it," turn around, baseball swing, and then go pick up your shells.
You cannot baseball swing a shotgun at a werewolf.
Well, watch.
He's gonna catch it and slap you. Oh, okay, sure. I'll be right down.
They exist up there, you know it. I've seen several people from that state. They fit it.
Yes, I'm not gonna argue. They're very questionable.
And Missouri, so pick your poison.
I mean, between the 3 states, yeah, there's plenty.
But it either has to be completely far-fetched or it has to be completely real. Like that middle ground is very, very gray area for me, and it does not work normally for me.
Mm-hmm.
This is also why a lot of people have tried to diagnose me a certain way.
Now, I will say that there are very, very fine lines when it comes to, like we've already talked about, military movies, horror movies, comedy movies. But I do not sit around and enjoy the romance flicks at all. I can't.
Like romance or rom-coms?
Romance. Rom-coms are different. Rom-coms are like, especially now, rom-coms are very raunchy and enjoyable in the manner of
American Pie. Tell me that's not a rom-com.
Hell yes, it is. There's no way it's not. I mean, the fact that John Cena's been in a couple of them now, and his characters have been amazing in both of them. Yes.
Fucking trademark.
That one and what was that? The sister one where he was the drug dealer. Like just the small cameos he's had in those have been great. I mean,
they're so far fetched too. Like
yes.
From his Grant, if you know who John Cena is, you know his WWE legacy and how he's this golden boy, and for him to play such a raunchy player, you're just like, Awesome.
Yes,
Awesome.
he does. He's found a niche that has played in his favor, and he's played it very well. And hopefully he continues that. And that goes along with his biggest, his biggest role as Peacemaker. Hands down, his biggest role outside of fucking Marine, which was
he was in or is in Fast and Furious.
I guess yeah, Fast and Furious, but
who isn't in that nowadays? No, really, who's True. Not in Fast and Furious anymore?
The Rock.
Don't. Oh no, he's gonna be in the upcoming one.
No, he won't.
Yeah,
No,
they just.
We will make another bet because he will not be in it.
Not only will he be in it, he gets another spin-off.
He will not be in it.
Oh, yeah. It's all right.
If Vin Diesel's in it, he won't be in it.
He's in it.
He's not in it.
He's in it.
Granted, they said they were done at 10, but they've said they want to go to 13. So I don't know.
I heard. Or last I saw was 10 will be a 2 or 3 parter, and that's it.
I haven't seen 10 yet, so I mean the fact that Jason Momoa is in it now is a whole nother whatever.
Have you seen the interview about why his car is purple and pink in the movie?
No, I didn't even know his car was purple and pink in the movie.
I didn't either. I know this from the interview. So since you haven't seen it, the reason why his car is purple and pink is because his mom hates those colors. It's like lilac and periwinkle. It's a specific shade of purple and pink. And his mom hates those colors, so he made his car that color in the movie.
Just think of the evolution. The evolution of the Fast and Furious. They started out straight up drag racing, street racing, and stealing TVs and VCRs.
Yep.
Now they're
they were racing
flying around space, stopping the world from ending. It's evolved
severely. Not the word I would use.
Severely, in the manner of
evolve has kind of like a positive connotation to it, and this is like a dumpster fire.
You say digress. So now they're building their own cars, like.
But, no, Fast and Furious
build a car and shoot themselves into space. They have submarines and they're driving on ice. They're driving across a jungle and they shoot a hook out and they take their car and they swing like fucking Tarzan. I mean, what? I watched all of them. I'm gonna watch 10 eventually. I watch 11, 12, and 13 when they come out, but and 14 and 15. But I'll watch them.
Here's probably
I'll complain about it, but I'll watch them.
Here's probably the best comparison. Fast and Furious is the Call of Duty.
Call of Duty, I will. Fuck you. Whatever.
Listen. Fast and Furious is the Call of Duty of the movie franchise. Everyone will bitch and complain about Call of Duty, and yet majority of them will go out and buy it, play it. Everyone will bitch and complain about Fast and Furious, and they will go out, buy a ticket, or rent it, or stream it. Either which way. Everyone's watching Fast and Furious. Everyone's playing Call of Duty. It's...
No.
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me where the analogy is from.
Erroneous? No. Fast and Furious is the battlefield of video games.
No, it's not.
It is the battlefield of video games.
How many people have said, I'm not playing Battlefield, and then honestly don't go back to Battlefield? Now, how many people have said, I'm fucking not playing Call of Duty ever again? Come October, November. I'm not picking up this new one. Come December. It was on sale for $42.99.
That's what you said. That was you. Those were your words. Yours exactly. I got it on sale. That's why I have it.
That's my point, though. And Fast and Furious is gonna be it was streaming on Netflix. It was streaming on Paramount. It's there. Well, it's streaming. I might as well just watch it.
I mean, yes, there are movies that are.
I'm right.
I will not say enjoyable, but the first one and the second one I have watched numerous times. I can probably watch the first and second
first Call of Duty,
a couple times.
The second Call of Duty. Actually, first several Call of Duties were really good.
No. I will go 2 and 3. I can play numerous times.
Call of Duty has several good and great games. Nothing in the last 10 years, but they had several good and great games.
Modern Warfare was not bad. When Modern Warfare came out, the most recent Modern Warfare, it was decent.
Think about the game that came out prior to that and prior to that and prior to that.
No, I said
Call of Duty.
When that one came out,
shut your mouth, you filthy cunt.
When that one came out, it was good. I didn't see anything prior. I said that one.
It only looked good because all the games prior to it for like 5 fucking years sucked fucking donkey dick. Worse than a $2 whore on Sunday morning.
Didn't you buy that one?
I bought all of them. Shut your mouth.
Okay.
You know what else I bought? I've seen all the Fast and Furious. I don't like Fast and Furious anymore. I don't like Call of Duty, and yet I still fucking play the damn game.
Every Thursday. Be sure to check us out. Every Thursday we stream on our respective platforms.
Call of Duty. Warzone 2.
Warzone. DMZ. We play the shit out of it. No, I mean, it's Sig and myself, but you may see somebody else. You never know. Last week we had somebody play along with us, which been, I don't know when you're listening to this, maybe last week, year ago, a couple months ago. Who knows? One of those nights we had somebody else play with us.
You may never hear this episode because we got canceled in episode 53 of season 2.
Yeah. Thanks a lot.
Because of Black Friday.
There we go.
And no other comments made later on. So.
As soon as that was said, we were cut off right there.
Which time? I said it several times.
You said it 30 to 40 times.
I did not. I said it 20 to 25.
In the comments of that certain podcast, that episode, be sure to drop how many times Sig says it. Drop how many times I say it. We'll see.
17 to 2.
Yeah. I don't think I said it one time. I'm going to go. You
told me it's not called Black Friday.
No, I said you get canceled. You can't say that. I'm going to go over 25 times.
I'll listen to it myself. I don't think I went over 2 dozen.
The over-under, I'm going over 25.
The grace.
I may go over 30.
The grace is 5.
25.
Okay. The grace is 5.
So. All right. Oh, so now we have grace. We're throwing graces in there now, just to save you.
It's an over-under, so yeah.
That's the over-under. You already have 25.
Yeah, but in case it's 30,
you're nervous.
I don't think I said it more than 17 times, but that's just me.
I'll give you. Episode. No, you don't have to.
Dude, because I have to know, because if you listen to it, you're gonna lie. I can trust myself.
I don't know about that.
Short people are too close to the earth and one step too close to a leprechaun. They're not believable.
All people have their heads way too far in the clouds or up their ass. One of the two. So
can't be up our ass. There's too much distance between the ass and the head. Unlike short people,
you're easily bendable. More compact, so we can't bend that way. Taller can bend a lot easier.
Bitch, I served in the military. There is nothing bendable on me right now other than my digits.
You've been bending since the day you joined the military.
That's not true. That was you.
Bullshit.
The Air Force doesn't make us bend except to cough once. And the old man was gentle.
They're always gentle.
No, they're not.
They can't put the eager, fancy ones at the beginning. You won't make it very far. That's where your annuals come in. Annuals.
Emphasis on
make sure that we get that through. Annuals.
It's emphasis on the first letters.
Yes.
No, I stand by my ground though. If you disagree with me in the comments, let me know. But I think I'm right. Fast and Furious is to the movies as Call of Duty is to video games.
I won't disagree on that one. I will agree. It is.
You just hate
much
it
because you always want to figure out a way to bring in Call of Duty.
I didn't bring in
Even
Call
though
of Duty
you've been enjoying it. You've been enjoying it.
I did not bring in Call of Duty last episode or the episode before that. Or the episode before that.
It's been a while since you have.
Why? Because we've been talking a lot about WWE and movies.
WWE.
And AEW. Had no connection with Call of Duty. But Fast and Furious was my liaison right there.
You're not wrong. I'll give you that. You're not wrong.
Seldomly wrong.
Much as I don't want to. Okay, you're fucking way too high and mighty here.
It's fucking it's this Nimbus cloud I'm up in. You wouldn't know anything about
it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So far up your ass, you wouldn't even have an idea.
You can barely see over the weeds.
Which I hate you. I don't know. I talked to you. I don't know. We started this. Fucking train wreck from the beginning. And we're still doing it. Derailed the entire time.
That's not true. The first episode was not a train wreck. It was way
that
more calm.
Was never on the tracks.
It was way more calm the first 4 or 5 episodes, and then it went off really quick after that.
I need to go back and listen to episode 1. I want to know what it's.
No, because if you're like me, you're like, oh man,
what the
so bad.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
It's so loud. Let me just turn this down to 20. Oh, there we go. Now it's manageable.
It's like, I'm sure there's something enjoyable in here. You fast forward. Fast forward more. There's 3 seconds left.
I've gone
through. Something good. Oh, the end.
I've gone through and listened to some of our older episodes, especially when converting so much stuff over to podcast format on YouTube. Because I had to go through and be like, hold on.
Look at everything he does.
And be like, what was this episode about? Okay. No, I think that's what this episode's about. Shit. No. Shit. Damn it. I realized we had more of a schedule / format. That makes sense. Where okay, this week or this month we need to talk about upcoming game releases. We need to talk about movies and all that. That fucking lasted for
we tried to be responsible. Oh yeah, this.
Technically lasted 3 months, but to be fair, that was only 6 episodes.
Well,
now we're twice a week and recording
all over the place
every Tuesday.
Complete shit show. But I know I asked you to do it. I don't know if you did do it. Did you watch Exist? That's the Bigfoot movie.
No, did not.
Fucking letdown.
Here's the problem. And you do this
2 months ago, 3 months ago.
Here's the problem.
I said,
here's the problem.
This. Oh, sure.
Here's the problem.
That.
Here's the problem.
What? What now?
If you don't text me about the next morning, I forget. Because we record this at night, and I just go. Or I try to find it on my iPad and watch it, and then my wife's like,
all right, that's fair.
Try to sleep.
Because I've looked in the comments and I've seen, what does Rahgel say about? I didn't say anything about that, did I?
You had to go back. You're like,
what the fuck did I? I feel like I black out when I do the podcast. I just shit comes out of my fucking mouth, and I forget everything that I say.
That's fair.
I'm gonna listen to the episode and think about the asshole I complained about, the fucking Hy-Vee. Much of a douchebag he was and piece of shit. And I'm like, I never said anything about. Oh shit, maybe I did. Yeah, I fucking black out whenever I'm on the podcast. I'm gonna dump everything I have.
That's gonna happen when the asshole
into this
douchebag is at Hy-Vee. He's like, "Hey, are you Rahgel?"
Yeah, you and your fucking mama.
No, yeah, I'm not Rahgel. That's not me.
Yeah,
no, I listened to you guys on Gamepad.
I hate you.
You said I did not say that shit.
Yeah, I hope you get hit by a car. Fucking shithead.
Oh my god.
Get your cart out of the middle of the fucking aisle. But watch Exist. Watch Exist.
Text me tomorrow and remind me.
Oh, fucking all these excuses. All these fucking excuses.
Some of us are busy doing production value over here. Where's the lie? Where's the lie? He can't say shit because he knows it's true.
You're a stay-at-home dad. You have time.
Yeah, time to do the production value for this show, so we're actually up and running properly.
Oh, okay. Then we should be fucking upper echelon of our production value right now. Then
No, because it's one dude learning how to do it. I can't depend on anybody.
Enhance.
It doesn't always work. You can only enhance once, and then it tells you no longer enhancing is available.
Pull it over. It can't pull over anymore.
Zoom in.
Ah.
Anyways, going off your comment though of the douchebag.
Hold on.
Can be hit by what?
I don't know if you've seen this or not. I don't know if you've seen the movies or not. I just came across it.
Welcome to Two Guys One Gamepad Googles.
Wolf Cop. Yes, I said it. Wolf Cop.
No, I fucking understood you. I had to. Okay, it sounds familiar. Let me look at.
And just so you know, there is
I had not seen this in 2014.
You need to see it.
Have you seen another Wolf Cop?
That is coming. It's either out or coming
2016.
out. Nope, 2017. I just saw it. I didn't know there's another one. But there is another one I did not know. I need to see. But there's another one you need to watch. Because this is one of the only probably will you ever see a werewolf sex scene.
I can go to Missouri and see that.
That is the ones that are free. This one you have to pay for, which is more enjoyable. I'm not saying it's straight up porno, but it is it's a werewolf. Where are you going in Missouri to see a werewolf sex scene?
Where are you not going to Missouri?
Okay, good point. Truck stops do get kind of crazy.
Oh my God.
You're right.
You're correct. Stop. Truck stop going to Missouri.
Lot lizards are there. Not gonna deny it. But they're also gonna have the Welcome to Derry. Have you seen that on HBO? I think it is for Pennywise. That's the prequel
coming out.
That's supposed to it's supposed to be the prequel. And they're supposed to have I hope they don't do it. They're supposed to have a It 3, and I hope they don't do it.
I thought that was in production.
It's I don't know. I know Welcome to Derry is in production. I don't know anything about.
It says it's called Welcome to Derry, and then like the subtext is the untold secrets of Pennywise, the dancing clown.
Yep.
I did not realize Pennywise was a dancing clown. I knew he danced, but I didn't think that was his category.
Yeah, he's a dancing clown. Pennywise, the dancing clown. That's how he introduces himself at the very beginning of the movie. I'm Pennywise, the dancing clown. Really? You never seen? You're fucking embarrassed right now. But Skarsgård is
people
probably
under
going
5'6" are the biggest embarrassment. Me not liking horror.
Keep going. Make yourself look like a bigger asshole. Yep. Okay. Yep. Speech impediments.
Horror. Oh, really? You're going to say make me look like the biggest asshole? You're like, come on, speech impediments. You're making fun of somebody's speech impediments.
Is what?
Not funny or nice to make fun of disabled people.
You're not disabled. You just fake it. Skarsgård, I think, is going to be one of the bigger horror genre style actors moving forward. As in, like, we had Robert Englund and Kane Hodder. He's going to be one of the bigger names moving forward. He's got a lot of movies coming out, and he's playing a lot of big names. He supposedly has Nosferatu also that he's going to play, which I'm hoping works out.
Why doesn't, or maybe I just don't know like this, but why hasn't there been a prequel to like Freddy or Jason
Okay, so
or
they've talked
Michael?
about a prequel to Freddy. They've talked about it. It won't. I don't think it'll work. Think about it. I mean, he's a child predator.
Oh, well, hold on. I've seen the interviews with the director, and he's like, that's the route they were going to go with, but they never directly went with due to what was going on at the time of the production. So they just hinted at it, but he's technically not. Was the director's words, as he's not technically a child predator. He just killed. Versus all the stuff that was
he was
heavily hinted at.
He was never insinuated to be a sexual child predator. He was just a child predator. So yes, he had tendencies of just killing kids. Jason, they're going to do. They've already talked about a prequel to that one, but that's going to be more of his mom. That's not Jason. That's his mom. Because even the first Jason movie was his mom.
Yeah.
It wasn't Voorhees. It was his mom.
Like Michael and I'm trying to. I can see his face, his mask too, Leatherface.
His chainsaw, yeah.
But
which that one
they talked about need a prequel because like that's a real life thing.
I've seen and it's not to get too far, but have you seen like some of the TikTok AI shit that's happened? Of like they showed they had a guy looking as Leatherface or like just a
and he's telling the story.
And he's telling the story, but it's his fucking face his mouth is moving, everything else, and it's fucking scary at that point, but because of where we're coming at that point of like you can animate anybody's face and fake it and make it look like they're actually talking. But that gave the whole backstory of that one. So you have that story that's there and his upbringing, and if they didn't want to do it that way, it would work. But there's not much horror story to do that. It's more of just a fucked up movie you're gonna watch, like Deliverance.
I don't think you could do a movie on that one again. Like
that's a true story as well.
I know. I just fucking said that. It took place down in Texas.
No, I said
That's its name. But
I said it.
No, it's shut up, stupid whore. But no,
horror.
No, you're a whore. Horror is a genre. You're just a straight up slut whore. Dumbass. Anyways,
I'm angry.
We know why.
No.
If you had to talk to you every day,
I talk to myself every day. I'm never angry.
You're a very angry little dude.
Many conversations have happened, and we've been just fine.
Prove it.
Look at me. Happy.
Fake. Like
until this interaction.
Yeah, fake it till you make it. Like a whore.
Maybe.
I stand by what I said, and of course, after that last week's episode where I was saying how like horror movies or certain horror shows should be made into TV versus movies.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I'm saying that a lot now too, as well on my feed.
Yeah.
But doing one like Leatherface, I think there are. It may just be the documentary, but it would be easy to do a TV show about it and kind of over embellish a little bit more because in real life he only had like a few victims, and in the TV series he could have dozens and hundreds of victims. And kind of drag it out and give it more of a this is why, and then name. I guess he can't technically use the victims' real names, but try to tie in the victim's real name if allowed. I don't think they would be. I think those would be more well received, especially the classic slashers / horror, whatever that genre is, like Michael's and Freddy and Jason, Leatherface. Let them all have a TV series, and at the end, they all come together. and they sing that Backstreet Boy song.
Oh fuck, those are great. But I mean, trying to have those
Ghostface is
those
also
main
real.
those main slashers of Freddy, Jason, Michael Myers, and Leatherface, and even some people try to throw Ghostface in there, but he's not fucking one of the original four. He's not. I don't
Okay,
care.
so Ghostface. See, I can watch Scream because here was my thing until I found out it was all based off real events. Here's my thing: is I thought Scare was supposed to be like a spoof. Scream, yeah, sorry. I thought that was supposed to be like a spoof originally. But, like,
well, Scary Movie was the spoof of Scream.
Yeah, I know that, but like I thought Scream was like the original spoof, and that's why I never took it very seriously. I didn't find it very horrifying or scary by any means because I was like, oh, okay, this could never happen. This is way too like over dramatic type stuff. And then as an adult, going, oh, this is like based off real events that happened down in Florida. Great, so leave it to Florida.
Now, I mean, he could fall into the category of slashers because he was the most modern one we'd had in a long time outside of, I guess, Candyman, which I would put Candyman in with Freddy, Jason,
I would
Michael
put Candyman
Myers,
over Ghostface.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is I would put him. That'd be your top five at that point.
Is a spoof.
And I cannot put Ghostface in with them because of the times, but he's the most modern one we have outside of those five.
Have you seen the Scream TV series? Have you watched any of that?
I haven't watched it. I wanted to, but I haven't seen the last two Scream movies either.
Okay. So I could be drastically wrong, but my understanding is there is no one singular Ghostface. There is like multiple Ghostface, and
well, that's been a thing throughout the entire movies too.
Yeah. So so I'm not wrong. I know the TV series like talks about that. It's not this person. It's actually this person. Yeah. Oh, he died, so it's actually this. It's a moniker. Whereas like, and I think maybe this is probably why a lot of people can't put him as a top slasher. Whereas like Leatherface, one person. Michael, one person. Jason, one person.
Two. I'm sorry, Jason was two. Michael was one.
Splitting hairs. Freddy, one. Candyman, one-ish. I have
one entity at that point.
Pennywise, not a slasher, but Pennywise one. But
creepy.
It's a singular entity. And yes, Jason 2, I get it, but one.
So I mean, with those, it's very hard to see Ghostface mix in with those, but the franchise of Scream has grown, and it was solid for a while. It's starting to fall into the Saw franchise of let's be the horror Fast and Furious. At this point, I mean, Saw got to the point of okay, you're getting way the fuck out there with your tortures and everything else. Same with Final Destination, which is now having another Final Destination. Yes.
Hold the fuck up. What?
Final Destination has another movie coming out.
No.
It is called
7? Oh my
10?
God. How many Final Destinations?
There's
I've seen up to 5. I know I've seen 5.
There are the 6th one comes out.
6 is coming
soon. Yes, there is all the way from 2000, 2011, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the 6th is coming out soon. I just happened to come across, and I saw that was coming out soon. Because my feeds, I see a lot more horror movies than really anything else. Between wrestling and horror movies, that's where my fucking feeds are at. But I don't think I've seen past
What's this gonna be about?
death.
Shut
So
up.
just gonna throw it out there.
Shut the fuck up. I hate you.
The funny thing is that they never have the same director twice or 3 times. So they've had multiple different
information on this at all.
Nope, but it's coming. That's all I know.
It just said it was announced in September 2022 that they are working or writing a Final Destination 6.
Yeah.
Huh.
So when and if, cool. I haven't seen past 4. I watched the Final Destination. I was like, oh, it's ending. Okay. Nope. Here comes 5.
So here, yeah. Anyways, the storyline for 6. As a group of first responders escape death's grasp, they start to be killed by increasingly unlikely and killer mishaps. That's very helpful. Very helpful. No actresses or actors have been listed, so this has to still be in like post writing.
Curious.
According to IMDb. Oh, completely different side note off of the horror film. This is only because I'm looking at IMDb and I saw Ryan Gosling pop up. Did you see he has been announced as Mr. Fantastic? He will play Reed Richards in the MCU.
What?
Yes. That got announced.
What?
Sunday or Saturday.
What?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know.
So you go some fucking.
Why are you
go some Ken?
Why are you asking me? Like I fucking write for MCU. If I wrote for MCU, do you think I'd be on this fucking podcast with your dumbass?
He went from Ken and fucking Barbie to that.
Whoa, okay, easy. Okay, he went from K in Blade Runner to Neil Armstrong in The First Man to 6 in The Gray Man to Ken and Barbie.
You left out The Notebook.
Notebook's too long ago. That was his last. Oh, I left out The Chase of Carrera. So, that's a short. That's not a movie. So I list out the last 4 movies he was in. Blade Runner 2049, First Man, The Gray Man, and now he's Barbie, or he's Ken and Barbie. I can read.
Which I heard a little thing about Barbie. Of they're gonna have a sex scene in Barbie.
I told you that last week.
Oh, maybe you did. I don't know. I heard it was. I heard it from.
I told you last week that it's gonna be
I don't know. Maybe you did.
2 hands just smashing together.
Hey, I heard this. They're gonna have. Fuck you.
I fucking hate you so much. This is how the podcast works.
It popped in my head. I fucking forgot. Maybe we talked about it again. That proves my point.
When you give me shit for not watching something, because
every time on the podcast, I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, I don't remember what movies I'm supposed to fucking watch.
Text me tomorrow with 2 fucking hands doing this. I know exactly what you mean. We talked about that.
To give you a recap, just in case you forgot, this is what we talked about. And then you're going to see me, just in case you forgot, these are the movies you need to watch.
Yeah, just so you know. Hey, do you remember this part? Just so you know. I just want you to know.
Big detour. But yeah, IMDb apparently has Ryan Gosling posted all over underneath the Final Destination 6.
That's stupid.
I don't know why.
That's dumb.
He's there.
Why? It doesn't make any sense.
Oh, here's one. June 25th from Screen Rant. That's Final Destination 6. Cast confirmations and everything we know. Death is back in a fashion thanks to the upcoming Final Destination 6, but what can audience expect from this latest revival? Final Destination started life as a spec script for an episode of X-Files under the title Flight 180 back in 2000. Then was reprised as Final Destination. Cool, it made millions of dollars. Sequels made less than millions of dollars, but still made millions. And there's nothing about Final Destination 6. Just give me backstory. Suck ass.
Now, there are rumors that Devon Sawa may or may not come back or wants to come back. Since he technically was never seen dying.
Yeah, okay. I was like, I'm pretty sure everybody died at the end of 5. But yes, he
wasn't in. Was he in 5? Devon Sawa wasn't in 5, was he? That dude has been in since the beginning. Was he in 5?
I'm looking at the cast.
I didn't think he made it past 2.
No, I'm thinking somebody else.
So he had the whole the brick scene, but they never showed him dying. The brick that dislodged from the building, but never showed him actually dying. Now they had contract disputes, which did not allow him to be in the next movie.
Sure they did. Sure they did. Sure.
Which I don't. I'm trying to think of what that dude's even been in a while.
Yeah, you said Saw was the Call of Duty / Fast and Furious of horror. Just gonna go back to that because I was not done with that. But
am I wrong?
No, you're not. And here's how I know you're not wrong on that one. Because I remember when Saw 1 and 2, maybe 3 even came out. I remember, again, I was also a teenager. Kid, I don't know. I was a lot younger. I remember not being able to watch those movies because they legitimately freaked me out. Because again, kidnapping wasn't hard to say this was real. Wasn't hard. And that all the killings were very much like death rig set up by MacGyver. Stuff that somebody picked up at your local Walmart or Home Depot or Lowe's. Like, it's not out the realm of reality.
Mm-hmm.
But then, specifically Military Life, Kate and I started rewatching Saw and watching new ones. And there's a definitive time where you can tell, I think like 4, I had to see the box art. I know which one is just based upon that box artwork. That I'm like, oh, this is now a joke. Because it wasn't like, ooh, scary anymore. It was very much a, oh shit, this is just too funny. This is, yeah. I would say probably Saw 6 is probably the last one I would, back in 2009, that was in the realm of pure possibility, like 100%. Saw 3D came out in 2010, and then Jigsaw. I don't remember any of those movies being even somewhat. Ooh, you got me. 6, still not super scary, but 3 was the last one I remember legitimately being scared and not wanting to travel out by myself back in 2006 when I was able to drive to Wichita at night. Be like, no,
so I mean,
kidnapped.
I'm sorry, like the first Saw movie was
That's fucked up.
very different. I mean, they had a guy cutting his own foot off to try and just escape, set in that one room for pretty much the entire movie. They had some backstory to it, but pretty much you have 2 people set in one, look like a gigantic ass bathroom. But the way that it was done, the way that they went about it was very well done. And even the continuations of them as they went, granted they added a Wahlberg into it, they weren't bad. The suspense of them was good.
Wahlberg in the second one.
Yes. And the way that they kept going about it was very well done. The guy that they had play Jigsaw, I liked him.
Yep.
and the way the whole movie went about.
Game.
Well, there's a game. I just happened to look down. There's a game, but the way everything was portrayed and went down, I don't think I've seen anything past 3 or 4.
I've seen all of them.
Now I think about it.
I've even seen the one with Chris Rock in it.
Was he a cop?
Yeah.
I think I saw it. What one was that one? Because I remember, I do remember seeing him as.
I think it was called Saw or Jigsaw.
Because I do remember seeing him in the movie, and
Spiral.
That was okay. So that was actually his movie, wasn't it? Yeah, he was a producer of that movie. Yeah, that's the one he did.
Producer and star.
Yeah. So that was it a spinoff of? Because that was supposed to be was in the Saw saga.
Yeah,
I think it was a spinoff.
It's a continuation, like it's not the same guy, copycat type thing.
Yeah,
but it's more of his dad. I could be drastically wrong because I have not watched this in a couple years. But his dad knew the original Jigsaw. I think he was supposed to be Danny Glover from the first one. I could be wrong. I think that's who they hinted at. But basically, there's a connection. Between this Jigsaw and the original one. They think it's the original, and it turns out not to be. But
no, and that was his was that his producer? Nope, it wasn't. That wasn't his first one. He's done a few since then. Never mind. I'm gonna say, oh, is that his debut? Nope, he's fucking producing since 1993. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Chris Rock has been doing producing, directing for a while.
Go back since he did fucking CB4. Oh boy.
He got bitch slapped.
Oh, he's on comedy tour. That's why.
Well, yeah, he has a lot of stuff to tell now.
He's been plenty of money off of his comedy tour, so he's not. Chris Rock is not hurting by any means. Nor was he before the slap.
No.
So no, the dude is doing fine, and the fact that he's got, a Netflix special.
Yeah.
Top of it too. So yeah. Could be
I
okay.
Saw was one of those franchises I can definitely watch now with no problem. But I'm also going to be that one messed up dad that is probably going to let my teenage daughter watch it and be like, if you're not careful at night and you don't have situational awareness, this is the shit that could happen.
Well, that and Taken.
Well, no, they're just not going to go travel with any of their friends outside of my town. I think we've talked about it before, even
yeah.
No, I don't think we have actually. The do's and don'ts of sleepovers and all that stuff. So, that's a whole different episode that we should do. That's fatherhood. Let's not tie that with this horror fest and bullshit that we have going on. But I was talking to someone though, in Discord because they listened to the horror episode that we did, and I mentioned Fairly Odd Parents, and you mentioned Jimmy Neutron in Human Centipede format. Still fucked up to say, but apparently, and he was supposed to send me a link, he never did. But apparently, there is actually a Rugrats horror/thriller, and you can watch it. I asked him to send me the link because he didn't tell me where you could watch it. And I didn't want to mess up my Google search history after, all sorts of shit. You just Googled it, didn't you?
It is yes, it's if this is what he's talking about, yes, I see it. It's a fan-made, very cheesy.
Most of it's going to be fan-made because
2012 movie that doesn't seem...
But he made it sound like it was very.
Oh my god, no, that's not even a no.
He made it sound like it's very fucked up. And if you watch it, you cannot watch Rugrats ever again because it will ruin the entire franchise. That very much plays into Angelica and Tommy and Chucky and Bill and Will.
Yeah. I mean, it's a very low budget fan made film. Yeah.
But fan mades are sometimes some of the best.
Sometimes, well, I will say the fan made Ronin.
Yep.
That one, great, cool. Make that one. That's exactly what I want to see. Even though the whole death scene, everything, yeah, just go ahead and everything. Let's just rewind and make the entire film from up to that. Cool. Which that would be great. But yeah, I don't.
Kind of caveat. I cannot wait for the Ninja Turtles Ronin video game to come out. I don't think that's the name of it, but that's the comic they're going from.
If that's what they do, if it's a decent game, great. I am going to watch the new movie that's coming out. I know you're not excited, nor do you like the animation of it, but I will watch it.
I can't get behind this animation. It feels like we're taking so many steps backwards. Many steps. Oh no, he froze. Oh no.
More of the...
He cut out. He doesn't even know it.
The animation of the TMNT, I like that one.
Alright, welcome to tonight's episode.
Sure. Yeah, you're cutting out too.
I know, but the best part is I'm the one recording. So it looks like your shit's all messed up. Like it is right now. Oh.
I have no idea what's going on. Our pet's heads are falling off. Are you there now?
Whatever you have open on your browser is really fucking shit.
I have nothing open.
You were Googling the Rugrats horror movie and it started acting up.
That was there, but there's nothing open anymore. I closed it. I closed it completely.
You know, nothing's there. Working.
I had nothing open the entire time.
This is all same episode.
Anyways, back to the movie that's coming out for Ninja Turtles. I will watch it. I'm not stoked about the animation. If they had the original TMNT style animation, that would be great. If they had the original 1990 animation, I'd fucking love it. Not gonna happen. I also would not be mad if they did another live action in the manner of how they done the last two. I would not be mad either. As Ronin. They were not bad. I was not mad at how they looked.
I hated the last two live actions.
Really?
Hated them.
Compared to the original three. Now, those three were probably the best, but you're not going to get those. They will not do those. There's no way in hell they'll do those again.
Just the thing with the live action is you either, and it's the same with like Avatar, not The Last Airbender, the blue people. Even the last Avatar saying that.
I knew what you meant.
Too. But you either have to lean all the way into CGI or you don't lean into it at all. And the problem with like the live action Ninja Turtles is there was a lot of graphical errors I could pick up on, and it bugged me. I was like, oh, okay, that's clearly CGI. Okay, that should never made it past post. That should have been it. Like, after getting into graphic design and knowing how hard CGI is to begin with, and just graphic design in general, I'm now super meticulous about it. Where I'm like,
you're getting super meticulous about
stupid shit.
About mutated turtles that are ninjas.
You understand we get really upset and butthurt about WWE
Yes, but
and that's all scripted.
Those are real people. Those are real people.
No. Those are real people acting as a gimmick.
Yes. But it's just the fact that I don't. What did you not like about what graphical? I'm fucking flustered. What did you not like about the last two movies? What was so wrong about them?
Well, okay. I didn't like the storyline to begin with, and yes, I understand they're very basic.
It has nothing to do with the way they looked.
You asked what I didn't like about the last two. I'm telling you what I didn't like about the last two fucking movies. Okay, can we do that? Are you gonna allow me to actually talk?
Carry on.
Are you gonna be annoying like my 6-year-old who
Go
won't
ahead,
fucking talk?
Karen. Go ahead.
It is Mrs. Karen to you. But,
okay, Mrs. Karen, go ahead.
There was the elevator scene that's very popular with inside the live action where they're bebopping, and that's all fine and good until you actually watch it and you pay very close attention and you start realizing tiny little stupid things where like the nunchucks are coming together on beat on certain times, and all of a sudden there is a there is a glitch, so to speak, where it's up top and then randomly it's middle up top again and never touches, and then they go back to having it accurately going. Same, just it's tiny little stuff like that it fucks with my head. I don't like it. It can ruin a whole movie and TV show for me. We've gotten over this. I have issues. Leave me alone. Oh. I didn't like the design of Shredder either.
Shredder's not going to be right. If you unless you bring back the original way he looked. I
like the way either one of those two looked.
I don't remember how Splinter looked in that movie.
So now we're going to judge Sig, but Rahgel himself can't even.
I don't remember what he looked like.
Don't you Google it.
I'm going to. You're gonna fucking deal with me Googling.
You're gonna fuck the whole thing.
You're gonna fucking shut up. That's what. That's what you're gonna do.
Ain't gonna fucking do shit.
Sponsor.
You fucking know who I am.
What fucking year did those movies come out? 2020.
2014.
2008. 14.
2014. According to IMDb, I'm on the page right now. And let's not even go into the fact
he looked like a fuck. No, I didn't like him either.
Let's not go into the fact.
Are you so angry?
The fact that we have April, who, correct me if I'm wrong, used to be a bombshell, and that
was back in the early '90s when they made every female cartoon with big boobs.
And a truck.
And the dump truck. Okay? Let's be honest. That's how they all looked.
Okay.
Thank you, Jessica Rabbit. Yeah, you know, yeah.
But Megan Fox.
Every man listening to this right now is giggling.
It's not a good actress anymore. I do not like Megan Fox. And I thought that was a terrible casting for April. Terrible casting. Anyway.
I mean, who else? I think it was more of a grab at that point. Like, oh, we put Megan Fox in this movie.
I think it was more of
people will want to watch.
She fucked up in Transformers. And she's not allowed anymore, so let's steal her and give a big middle finger to the Transformers director and bring her over here.
I would agree.
She wasn't good in Transformers either.
I didn't give a shit about how she acted in Transformers. I'll be honest.
I just yeah. And then
I just watched her in the movie.
Then we know what you watch. We get it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then
going
on the last. I'm right. Get so much shit. I didn't like the way the turtles were designed.
What did you not like?
Oh my god! I tell you what I don't like about the movie. You don't understand.
No, about them. What do you not like about them? The way they're designed.
I did not. That seems like a very
About what? What do you not like about what they do?
I did not like the design. I did not like the design of the Ninja Turtles. Don't know how else to say it. I did not like the design of the Ninja Turtles. They do not look correct. It looks stupid. The Ninja Turtles design looks stupid.
The only thing I did not like about it, they took the shells way too high in the back.
Yep.
Okay.
They're
that's
not
one thing.
Touching the turtles all the time. Sometimes there's not clear separation.
It looked disproportioned in that manner. I liked the whole facial of them. I didn't mind that. The fact that not every one of them had the same mask.
That the face is what bugs me the most.
Really?
Other
That
than
didn't bother me.
Legs.
That was what that they probably could have gone the entire movie not showing their legs. But if you go from the original face,
I'm not even going off of the original. I'm saying simply from a even CGI perspective of this, it's not good. I don't like the design. Splinter and
Splinter looked like a mole rat. That one was not good.
And Shredder, I get Shredder's hard to do, but again, you have decades and decades of graphics for all these people, and is
Shredder hard to do? Is Shredder hard to do?
He's actually quite easy.
No, is he not? Is he hard to do? No, he's not hard to do. He's not at all. Neither is Krang. He's a fucking brain. He doesn't have to look like an exact fucking brain. He doesn't look like a chewed up piece of fucking bubble gum shoved in a guy's stomach. That's all he's got to look like.
He is a brain, and he should look like an anatomical correct brain. Not in like size, but he should look like an anatomically correct brain.
He does not need to look like an exact brain.
Yes.
No.
Make him gnarly.
No.
But
no, he doesn't. No.
And then don't even take into effect that if you like, I can even go through IMDb right now and look at screenshots of the 2014, and the turtles do not look the same, the same throughout the entire screenshots. There are sometimes Leonardo looks beefier. There are other times he looks super skinny. There are times where Raphael looks like a total beast and then looks like he got hit by a Mack truck and should not have survived being ran over.
They're transitional faces in the movie. They were working out and doing what they needed to do.
I'm literally looking at 3 different shots.
I know.
From within a 5-minute section of the movie, and they are different. So you cannot tell me that these 2 movies deserved anywhere to be on a praiseworthy level. These were shit. This was a nostalgic grab. You were a mark. You got fucked.
I enjoyed them. I will say it. And outside of the original 1 and 2, original 1 and 2 Ninja Turtles, fuck the third one. Turtles in Time can get fucked. That garbage piece of shit movie that was ever fucking made. These ones were not bad in the manner of just watching them for pure nostalgia, and that's what they are. I enjoyed them. Do I look forward to more? Yes. Will they have another one? I fucking hope so. But I do hope they look different.
The only redeemable things of like these 2 live actions, these 2 latest ones, is the addition of Stephen Amell as Casey Jones. I like him as Green Arrow. He's a good dude. He's fun to watch. He's a good actor. Sorry, not actress. And then, weirdly enough, Rocksteady being Seamus. But that was more of me just like, I thought it was funny. Nothing else. And the Turtles look worse in the second one.
I think maybe I just watched the movie for what it was. I didn't dig too deep into it and try to dissect it. Maybe that's what it was.
But that's where like nostalgic movies kind of are ruined, is either do them right or piss off.
And I get that. I do get it, and I think that the fact that they did what they did with these two movies opens the door for better movies to come, because there's a groundwork laid and nothing but
I even touch the fact
up
that
to
Seth
go.
Rogen is somehow involved in this, in director, producer, whatever.
Well, that's the animated one.
Don't care. He shouldn't be touching any of it.
Well, when you're a stoner, and did you? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I enjoyed Sausage Party.
I did not. I thought it was stupid.
I fucking thought it was funny as shit. You have no sense of humor. It's okay. I see where we're going now. If you cannot enjoy the sexual innuendos between a hot dog and a bun trying to get together, figure their shit out, then has a foursome with a bagel and a fucking whatever that burrito wrap fucking weird thing was, then I don't know what to fucking tell you. Oh, and the taco.
Listen, it was.
She was there too. I forgot about that.
It's one of those things of like, raunchy movies are fine. It's when it's 24/7 pure raunch the entire film, and there is nothing else, and it's poor taste done. It's not enjoyable. Not enjoyable.
You, sir, need to bite your damn tongue. I'm not saying this was the end-all, be-all of amazing fucking movies. It's a graphic, raunchy-ass, cartoon, animated fucking movie done by some of the best to do comedy in fucking recent years.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah. Tell me who's done better.
Anybody but Seth Rogen.
Tell me who's done better.
Matt Rife.
Who? As a stand-up comedian who has not been in a movie. Who has done nothing but become the TikTok sensation. Yes, the dude is funny, but he's the new age of stand-up comedy. Don't give me, I have a whole other podcast on that one, because that's the transition and phase of where comedy is going now. So yes, I like him. He's funny as shit, but there's a whole new age of comedy coming. We can talk about later.
Gabriel Iglesias.
Shut the fuck up. He did Magic Mike.
So? And your point? You just mad that Fluffy got into it and you didn't.
That's I mean, okay. Again, Seth Rogen and his crew.
At that time is not. I will take any Adam Sandler crew over Seth Rogen.
At the time, Seth Rogen and his crew were the hottest ones to do comedy at that time. Adam Sandler were doing what? They had other movies coming out that were family oriented. These were not raunchy movies like Sausage Party.
You're not.
This is the end.
To even say he is halfway decent. I don't like Seth Rogen.
Tell me you did not like This Is the End.
I did not like This Is the End.
You are a complete fucking. I don't even know where to fucking go right now. How do you not like that movie? How? Danny McBride as the cannibal has Channing Tatum on a fucking leash, causing Channing Tate yum, then gets fucking eaten? Like, what the fuck? How do you not like that movie? I'm fucking losing everything right now.
I didn't like it.
How? That fucking movie was great.
I didn't like it. I'm also, to be fair on that one, I'm also, like, you shut your mouth. I am not a huge fan of several of the actors in that movie to begin with. Like, I will not go out and see their Michael Cera or Sarah, whatever his name is.
Michael Cera, who's drinking a juice box and a chick licking his asshole, but then gets impaled by a light.
Do you want my fucking reasoning for this?
I'm not saying go out and watch Juno and enjoy yourself.
Tell you, like I tell my 6-year-old, listen to understand and not to respond. You, sir, are listening to respond in heat and anger. Take my answer.
You are talking out of your ass right now.
You
are face down, ass up in your chair, talking out of your ass into your microphone with this bullshit.
Don't like Seth Rogen.
But please, go on with your story.
He's a shitty.
Yeah, exactly. Shitty.
He is a shitty actor. He's a
Sarah?
shitty stand-up. Seth.
I've never seen Seth stand up, but
he is shit. And his laugh is beyond annoying.
Okay, I will agree with that. Annoying. You're on Michael Cera.
I just don't like him. He's a goofy little dude. He's not a good actor. I have nothing nice to say about him. I don't like any of his movies. I don't think he's a good actor. I think he got lucky and he fell ass forward into some roles that nobody else wanted, and he picked them up and he somehow got popular. He's not good. I don't like him. Here's gonna be a big thing. Okay, I know this is gonna make you mad because I think we've kind of touched on this before. Danny McBride.
You can get fucked. Danny McBride is a goddamn Jim. You don't talk shit about him. Eastbound and Down is by far one of my favorite fucking shows ever. Fuck you. You're out.
Can't. I'm the producer.
Fuck you. You're out.
He has roles where he is good, and he has roles where it is phoned in. He is an okay actor, but he's not great. I will definitely put everything he has over Seth Rogen, and definitely
Mother Nature is about to shit her pants in Tropical Thunder.
He was good in Tropical Thunder.
I mean, we both fucked it up. It's Tropic Thunder, but
I knew what you meant. And then I'm gonna butcher his last name. Jay Baruchel. He is good for like How to Train Your Dragon.
Is he the same? Oh, so he was also in Tropic Thunder. Yeah, whatever. He is what he is.
Like moments, but he's kind of like Michael Cera too, where he's a goofy little fucker. Okay. I don't like Mindy Kaling. I think she's stupid beyond belief. I hated her in The Office. I don't like her. She's annoying. Beyond belief. Mindy Kaling. Same with Aziz Ansari. I don't like his stand-up. I don't like
I'm talking about
his
now.
Performances and everything. Like literally going through this whole list, the only redeeming people in it would be Channing Tatum, Kevin Hart, Paul Rudd, Rihanna.
Okay, you're looking at this is the end. All right, James Franco.
Yeah, because
in that movie,
this is the movie that we went down a whole fucking rabbit hole to get where we are now.
You have Paul Rudd. Paul Rudd is in there for like fucking 30 seconds,
and that's all.
Rihanna dies at the beginning.
More than that,
Kevin Hart dies at the beginning.
His career if he survived.
Mindy Kaling just says she wants to fuck Michael Cera or kill herself. She dies at the beginning of the movie.
And she's still annoying. Her presence is annoying.
I'm not saying she's an amazing actress by any means, but I am saying that movie, the whole premise of that movie, and the whole fact that they have a Backstreet Boys sing-along dance thing at the very end of the movie is fucking great. You roll your eyes. I hope your eyes roll in the back of your fucking head. Stay there.
You know what other movies are stupid? Pineapple Express. The name.
I'm not a Pineapple Express fan, so yes.
Super bad.
The interview is not good either.
The Apocalypse, or sorry, Jane versus Apocalypse. Anything with Seth Rogen is just hot garbage.
Green Hornet sucked. Yeah, I'm not saying he's an amazing actor. I'm just saying at the time of these movies coming out, there was nobody else. I'm just saying Green Hornet sucked.
Don't deviate from this Seth Rogen shit fest.
He was in that movie.
I'm not on that page yet.
Oh my gosh.
I refuse to watch his shit, so I don't care about it.
At that time when Sausage Party, This Is the End came out, there was no other comedic entourage to do any comedy like that they were doing. And this is kind of, sadly to say, the death of where comedy movies were going.
He killed it. See,
comedy,
you even met Seth Rogen.
That's where it was dying. Comedy.
You just admit Seth Rogen had killed.
No, I didn't say he killed it. No,
he
did not kill.
Sausage Party.
He did not kill.
This is the
end. It was dying as it was going. They were the last ones to do it. And This Is the End was a great movie. Sausage Party was good.
No.
It is a great movie.
I will say Sausage Party is a better movie than The End, but no.
No. This is The End is way better.
No, because I don't have to see Seth Rogen's dumbass fucking face.
Oh my gosh. It's great.
Stupid.
Way better.
Stupid.
Way better.
The only thing more stupid than this is your fucking life decisions.
No, you shut your damn mouth. Let's wrap this shit up before you end up divorcing and ending everything right now.
I will get everything. I'm stay at home. You must pay me. That's how this works.
In this fucking 2-hour argument that we're doing right now.
Oh, it is 2 hours, isn't it? This was supposed to just be a snippet.
Nobody's made it this far. It's okay. Everything's for all.
I'll give you 50% off any merchandise you order. Just let me know.
Out of 6 pocket.
Doesn't matter.
There's gonna be 1 or 2 people like, oh, made it this far. Yeah, bitch.
I'm gonna say prove it. Quote what I said in this minute without going at it.
Exactly right there. Hey, yeah, bitch. Quote right in this minute.
Oh, we didn't even do whatever. I stand my ground. Seth Rogen shit is just that shit.
I'm not saying it's all amazing. Just those two movies are
the
great.
latest Ninja Turtles, the 2 latest live actions. Shit. Take your rose-colored nostalgic glasses off. Shit.
Nope. Not saying shit. Not amazing, but decent.
I would rather raise another child than watch those 2 movies or anything Seth Rogen ever did.
Fuck, I'll watch Ninja Turtles all day long. I'm not raising another kid. Nope. I am good. I'll stop at the 6-year-old I have and move forward. And I will watch Ninja Turtles from the rest of the fucking day on. I'm good. No more. Nope.
Anyway.
Nope. Hear that? No more. We're done.
They're dead anyways. Don't talk to them like they're still alive. They're dead.
No, they're cut. Cut off.
Yeah, they're dead. Done. They're dead. They're not producing anymore. You're good.
They're not dead. They're still there. It works. I think. Yeah, we're good. Winked at me.
Plus, with your age, it's just like...
Shut up! Just add water.
That's not how that works.
Let's end this fucking shit show before it gets way worse.
I just had water.
Be sure to check us out every Thursday. We play Warzone or any other random game we try to play with Sig and I on our respectable platforms. I'm on Twitch. He's on Kick, Twitch, YouTube, and fucking whatever self-reporting stuff out to. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. Sig is broken. I'm out. Bye, bitch.
Oh my god.